Hi everyone, my name is Carly, and today I'm going to be talking to you about free trade. Almost 3 million jobs in manufacturing were lost after the dot-com bust in the US, creating a 10% decrease in America's global GDP and a major trade deficit, as the country could not meet its demands for products. Free trade, a once accepted adaptation to the growing global economy, has since become America's scapegoat to blame for domestic problems like job losses, wage inequalities, and increased oil prices. Many believe that offshoring is the true issue, and that if America adopts more restrictive trade policies, companies will have incentive to keep their businesses at home, solving many of America's problems. Robert Z. Lawrence and Lawrence Edwards argued that this belief is centered on a few common misconceptions that have given Americans the wrong idea about free trade. In their article, Shattering the Myths About U.S. Trade Policy, Lawrence and Edwards share their ideas on what free trade actually does for the U.S. economy, and although admitting that it does harm the livelihood of some who lose their jobs to outsourcing, it is more beneficial to the economy than harmful. The first myth that this article crushes is the claim that free trade causes job losses to other countries. Manufacturing jobs took the bulk of the hit after the dot-com bust, and studies show that this is not a result of the global economy at all. As demand has shifted from products to services, as shown here, all countries have experienced a rapid decline in manufacturing jobs as they are simply not needed. Lawrence and Edwards claim that Americans need to spend more to create jobs at home, utilizing the availability of such a wide range of products from other countries. Americans also believe that free trade has caused developing countries to compete with the U.S., lowering the standards of living and promoting wage inequality. This is not the case because most imported items differ in price and quality from U.S. products, and a lot are not even available in the U.S. The first benefits America by providing product differentiation for consumers to choose from, and the latter is a result of specialization where each country produces mostly those items in an industry where they have a competitive advantage and can produce the highest quantity for the lowest price, which then turns to lower prices for consumers. In this, America truly benefits in receiving foreign products that complement those made domestically in the most cost-efficient way. Lastly, consumers blame the rise in oil prices on the growing demand in developing nations that have only recently required large amounts of fossil fuels for their growing industries. While this contributes minutely to the hike in oil prices, the actual reason is that production growth has slowed. Oil companies are not finding the reserves at large as they once had. So if free trade really could help the economy, how exactly does it work? Free trade is the unrestricted movement of goods and services across international borders. This means having no tariffs or taxes levied against imports, no quotas as limitations on quantities imported, no voluntary export restraints specifying what products can or cannot be imported, no embargoes that ban international trade altogether. It means that U.S. companies can outsource by employing foreign suppliers to produce products and importing or bringing in these products for cheaper than they can make them at home. This competitive advantage, where more is produced at a lower cost compared to others, benefits everyone in that it provides the best price for the consumer as well as much needed business for the producer. Different countries have competitive advantages in different industries, which in turn is good for everyone in a global market because it promotes business in each economy and offers the lowest price to its consumers. In a well-functioning economy, there will be a balanced surplus or a trade surplus rather, where more is being exported than imported, circulating money into the economy as opposed to a trade deficit where more is imported than exported. Free trade even allows for foreign licensing, foreign franchising, and direct investment, which all allow for domestic companies to do business participating in foreign economies. Why then is this important? First of all, we decide who to vote for, who in turn decide what trade policies we will have. It is important for voters to make informed decisions on what is best for our economy. It is no secret that our economy is hurting, and maybe global trade is just what we need to come out of this recession. Second of all, we could all be potential business owners one day. Of course, a strong economy is helpful to any business, but free trade will also open up vast opportunities for every business. It can help us access the resources we need that we may not have in the U.S. and reduce our risk of dependence on one struggling economy. It will also bring ideas, which is maybe just what we need to get our economy back to normal again. Thank you.